Yo, it's your boy Shaman Joe, and we are back on basketball. But we're not going to have the fan avenue. We're going to Casual City to talk about who is the GOAT of GOATs. Who is the greatest player of all time. And I'm not doing no stupid GOAT pyramid. I don't care about who's the 50th best player, right? I do not care. I couldn't care less. I don't care if you have Johnny Stockton at number 7, at number 1 for tier 7. I do not care. I don't care if you have Karl Malone as the best player in tier 3 of your pyramid. I don't care, cause we're going to Casual City. If I wanted to do a serious GOAT talk, yeah, I would do the GOAT pyramid. I would do probably like 8 people at tier 7, and 6 people, and then just do it like that. But we're doing casual. We're at Casual City. We didn't go to Avid Fan Avenue. We went to Casual City. In Casual City, they don't care about no GOAT pyramid. They care about who's the greatest of all time. Who's number 1, not who's number 23. Who's number 40, who's number 50. They don't care about that. They don't care about the GOAT of tier 7. They don't care, because we're in Casual City. So Casual City, they like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and that's it. So number 1, Lebron James. Number 2, Kobe Bryant. Number 3, wait, what? Number 1, LeBron James. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Number 3, Kobe Bryant. Number 4, Kareem. Number 5, you put Hakeem. I don't care. But we're in Casual City, so let's talk about just number 1 and 2. Who is better between Michael Jeffrey or LeBron Ramon? Because I was in English, right? I'm in the front. There's a desk in the back. I'm not paying attention. I am half tired. I am half dead. So I would usually sit in the back, right? But I don't, because I'm dead tired. I don't want them hitting me when I'm asleep. So then I'm just sleep. I'm slumped. I'm knocked out, really. Like, I am Alex Pereira right now. I am asleep. I am dead tired. So then, when I wake up, like maybe 10 minutes before the bell, I hear, this guy LeBron James, he wins every single time. Every single time he has a percentage to win. Like the small percentage he had to win in 2016, he took it and he ran with it. That's what he won. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I woke up, I was like, what is this guy talking about? So then I kept on listening. I was like, he said, yeah, in 2016, he won because he had a sliver when he had Kevin Love, when he had Kyrie. Like, that's his sliver of a chance. And then he took it and he won a championship. That's the only reason why he won a championship, because he's the GOAT. He takes his sliver of chances and he makes it 100%. And I was like, I'll support you with LeBron is better. But your reasoning is poop buns. We're not gonna talk about like who's a better overall player. Like, we're not gonna talk about like, we're not gonna say who's the better defender. Okay, check one off. Who's the better offensive player? Check one off. Who's the Who's a better winner? Check one off. Like, no, I'm not doing that stupid stuff. I'm just gonna say who's the greatest of all time. LeBron Ramon James. LeBron Ramon James is. Because one thing. Longevity. He has been good for so much longer than MJ has. Look, Michael Jordan, he's like all-star first, he was all-star level first season. But then, what happened after the first season? What happened through seasons 1 to 6? First round exits, but he was still great. That's like Luka. He's season 1 to 6. He's not Luka. And then 7 to those six years of pure greatness, right? Those 8 years of pure greatness, right? Yeah, if he was like that his whole time, yeah, I would have him as the GOAT, and he would be the definitive GOAT. Like, people are basing, like, peak for peak. If you're doing that, Derrick Rose might be the best player right now. But we're not doing peak v peak. We're talking about greatest of all time. Who was better in their prime? I don't even think any of those guys were better than Shaq in his prime. Prime Shaq was the most dominant person I've ever seen play basketball. He can bully you in the post. He could literally move you. If you're 500 pounds, he can move you. If you're 100 pounds, he can move you. You couldn't stop him. If you got the ball, if Shaq got the ball, he would score. He is the best prime player. But we're talking about GOAT. Greatest of all time. Who's been greater for longer? Who's been greater when they play? Who has impacted the game more? Who has won more? Who is better? And that's LeBron Ramon James. It's not a hard argument to make anymore. LeBron James is now breaking records at 38 years old. 38 years old. When did Michael Jordan retire? When he was like 33. Maybe not 33. I think he was winning championships at 33. But he was not good at 38 years old. He was at the Wizards averaging like 18. How much is LeBron averaging right now? He's averaging like a 30-piece. He averaged a 30-piece last season. And you're saying stat pad. Michael Jordan's stat pad for more than half of his career. You know, bad boy Pistons. No one really talks about his first few years in Michael Jeffrey Jordan's career. Because there's nothing really great happening there. He didn't win MVPs. He didn't make it past. He didn't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're saying, well, he doesn't have his right-hand man. He doesn't have Scotty. Shut up. This guy, LeBron James, went to the Eastern Conference Finals with Smush Parker. So he doesn't need a right-hand man to do that. And the 2020 rings are more impressive than most of MJ's rings. I think the first three they're great. They're great. They're amazing. They might be the greatest three. That might be the greatest 3P of all time since they're so little. But the second one, that was light work. Give me Scott. Give me Scotty. Give me Steve Kerr. Give me Dennis Rodman. Give me Horace Grant. Give me all these great pieces. And I'll tell you, I will win a championship. So, it's not hard to win in a super team. Right? Like, look at the stuff Stephen Curry's Warriors. This guy Steph had like 10 points in the finals game, and they still won. Because that's how super their team was. Because they don't need their star sometimes. Because their team is that good. That's what makes them a super team. That's why I don't think the Russ, AD, LeBron were a super team. Because they're not super. They're just a team. Like the Miami Heat are a super team. They don't have LeBron. They say LeBron got injured. They have D-Wade and Chris Bosh. Let's say D-Wade got injured. They have LeBron and Chris Bosh. Like, that is so good. You can't tell me that it's not a great team. And we're not going to talk about Michael Jordan's longevity. He did it for 15 years, and it was great for like 12, right? LeBron has been doing this for 20 straight years. Barely misses games. Barely gets injured. How does he do that? He is not human. It's because he's a GOAT. Humans don't play 20 seasons and are great every single season. GOATs do that. Michael couldn't even go 18. He couldn't even go 16. He couldn't even go 17. He can't go 18. He can't go 19. He can't do 20. But LeBron James is doing it right now. And it looks like he still has a massive gas tank, right? It's because you might say, it's because of era. If Michael Jordan had this type of, if Michael Jordan was in this era, I know he'd play like 30 years because his work ethic. Shut up. Shut up. That's a stupid take. Talking about, Michael Jordan would have played longer if he had the technology that LeBron James has. But he's not gonna be there for 30 years. Like, maybe you'll keep him for 3 years, 4 years longer. But it's not gonna make him this guy who can just play forever, not miss games, using the technology now. Because Michael Jordan was a gambler. He wanted to go out to Vegas. Let me smoke my cigars. Let me drink my alcohol. That will deteriorate your body a lot. And Michael Jordan is not a guy, hey, just give me a little sippy sip. Just give me a sip. Because every single time, most pictures you have of Michael Jordan, when he's not on the court, he has a cigar, or he has a glass of alcohol right next to him. And that's fine. But it's just gonna hurt your case for being the GOAT. That's literally it. So if Michael wants to go party, go gamble, he spent $2 million gambling, bro. LeBron could never. Kobe could never. What are you doing? So if you talk about longevity, that is what makes you the GOAT. Your longevity. How good you are for how long. If you've been good for 5 years, I don't care if you score 50. No, 50's crazy. If you score 50 for 5 years, if you score 40 for 5 years, and you're averaging 10 after, I will never put you above LeBron. If you're averaging 50 for 3 years, and you never score a single point after that, I will never put you above LeBron. I will never put you above MJ, because that longevity matters. But people bring up the 6 rings. Michael has 6 rings, and how many does LeBron have? 4. Tragic. He only has 4. What a loser. And he's played longer. How does he only have 4 rings? And he's been to the finals 7 times. If Jordan went to the finals 7 times, he would have 7. No, it would not. If Jordan went to the finals 7 times, I'll make him go. But he hasn't. Every single time, yeah, every single time he goes to the finals, he wins a ring. Cool. But he has gone to the finals 6 times out of how many years? Like 18 years, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? That's why I have Michael as number 2. Because of that longevity. Longevity matters in the GOAT conversations. Because, hey, if longevity is just afterthought, Derrick Rose would be up there. Monte Ellis would be up there. Like, Shaq would be the GOAT if longevity wasn't there. Because this guy was like 3 points in his last seasons. Because longevity matters in the GOAT conversation. So, he's better in longevity. He's won more, but he's only won 4 rings out of... No, he's gone to the conference finals more times. He's gone to the finals more times. He's won more overall games. And then, last but not least, skill. LeBron might not have a bag, and Michael Jordan might have a bag. But are we really gonna say that Michael Jordan has more skill? And okay, let's just take out offense, because you know that LeBron's a better offensive player. He's a real playmaker. He can make plays for his teammates, right? And he can still score. He averaged 30 for gosh sakes. Like, come on. Don't try to act stupid for saving your argument, because that's not gonna work. So let's just take out offense right now, and we could go back to it later. Let's start with defense. Michael Jordan has a DPOY, but LeBron James doesn't. Where's his DPOY? Shut up. I'm telling you, LeBron James can defend a lot better than Michael Jordan, and we know that. Hand checking, that was allowed back when Jordan was playing. That's not allowed now. I'm telling you, if LeBron James had hand checking, no one would score on him, because he would just push you. It'll be like 2K19 all over again. He just push you. It'll be easy, light work, right? Like, it wouldn't be fair. So, and they're talking about, it's a physical game. Yeah, if LeBron was in that physical game, LeBron is not soft at all. LeBron isn't no pure softy who can't survive under pressure, right? LeBron James is... If people talk about clutch? So you're saying that LeBron James is not clutch? You're saying that... I'd rather have Michael Jordan in the last 5 seconds. But I'd rather have LeBron James in the last 5 minutes. And that's clutch. Maybe buzzer beaters are clutch. But if I'm down 10, 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, I want LeBron James. I don't want Michael Jordan. Because LeBron James, that's clutch. That's what real clutch is. Because if you're not clutch, you're not going to make it to that final buzzer. You're not going to make it to the 2 points. I have to shoot a 3 or else we lose the game. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it, burn. Like, you're not going to get that if you're not clutch. Shoot, but I would rather have LeBron James in those final minutes. If you look at a 2016 Game 7, right? That's probably the clutchest thing I've ever seen in my life. Block on Iguodala, shot by Kyrie, many great defensive plays by LeBron, many great offensive plays by LeBron. Like, he is so good. So, like, there's nothing you can say to me that I can't argue. You can say, yeah, Jordan is better at defense. I could say, handshaking. He can. If LeBron can handshake, Michael Jordan wouldn't score a single point. If LeBron can handshake, he can guard anyone. Like if LeBron could handshake, he could guard Allen Iverson easy. If LeBron can handshake, he could guard Larry Bird, hold him to like under 10. He could guard James Harden, hold him under 10. Joel Embiid under 10. Nikola Jokic under 10. Everything. Like, if LeBron had handshake, I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able to pass him. Have you seen this man's shoulders? Have you seen this man's biceps? He's 6'9", more than 200 pounds. You're not going to get past him when he's holding you. I'm telling you, you won't. So what is the argument for Michael? I don't see a single thing. Winning? Yeah, Michael Jordan might have won more rings. But he barely did anything those first 9 seasons. People think that Michael Jordan's career was just those 6 seasons, right? No. We're talking about GOAT. We're not talking about peak for peak. If we're doing peak for peak, peak for peak GOAT, Michael Jordan, because he won 6 rings in his peak. Shut up. We're not doing peak for peak GOATs. Because he won 6 rings in 15 seasons, right? And been to the finals 7 times. Let me ask you something. If you went to church 7 times and God praised you 4 times, but if you prayed 6 times and God praised you all 6 times, I've prayed more, but you've got more prayers answered, right? But then I go to, let's say what conference finals are like going to church. I went to church more times than you. So who's a better religious man? Me. Because I went to church more than you. God answers my prayers a little bit less than you. I've prayed more than you. Like, you can't tell me that Michael Jordan is a better winner than LeBron James. LeBron James has won more games. Like, I don't know what it could make. I don't know what could make regular season games into like the religious thing. But like, if we made it like scoring, we could do regular season is 1 point, and then if you won your first round series, that's 1 point, right? That's like 2 points. And if you won your second round series, that's 3 points. If you won the finals, that's 4 points. If you won the NBA finals, that's 5 points. I'm telling you, LeBron would have more points. Because he's a better winner. He's not this guy. Like, people make if a girl went to your house 6 times and you smashed all 6 times, shut up. Shut up, you stupid loser. Because if you asked out a girl, you wouldn't go to the girl's house 0 times, and she would smash you 0 times. Because that take is horrendously bad, and it doesn't make sense. Only idiots use that type of terminology. Smashing a girl is like winning the NBA Finals? Come on, bro. Oh my gosh, what happened? But that's literally it. That's what I want to say. All you casuals, you can get mad at me in the comments. Just like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.